Hello folks, this is Horace leaving. Let me introduce myself again, because though this is only the third video, and other folks may not have gotten the introduction already. I'm a Jamaican. I live here, lived here all my life, except when I was in my 20s and early 30s studying abroad. In the 1970s, I worked among sugar workers in the fields at Frome, Westmoreland, at the other end of the island, helping them to form themselves into cooperatives. And then for the next 2 decades, the 80s and early 90s, I continued working in the rural areas. But from the middle of the 1990s, I began working in the inner city of Kingston, Jamaica. 1999, I took up a position as a lecturer, senior lecturer, in the Department of Sociology, Psychology and Social Work at the University of the West Indies. In 2002, when the Peace Management Initiative was established by the Minister of National Security, Peter Phillips, I became a member of the PMI and worked for 17 years in the inner city, deprived communities, worked among unattached youth and others, helping to stem the violence and to generate a current of peace, of real peace. So that's me. And now I've started a series called What Jamaicans Want on the issues that are concerning the country. For today, the hottest and most political issue in Jamaica is the Integrity Commission's report, tabled in Parliament on September the 17th, on PM Andrew Holness's financial status. I thought the best approach, if I'm to talk about it at all, would be only to list a few of the main facts and let them speak for themselves. I'm aware that even this is risky. Leroy's facts may be Mary's fabrications. The two political parties are election hyped. As a result, any assertion by a non-party person, if it can be taken as critical of his or her party, becomes ground for labeling me a member of the other party. Well, we can't stop that. But neither can anyone stop us from looking at the facts and drawing our conclusions. That's what I want to do this afternoon. I'll be taking as facts statements made by the Integrity Commission in its 171-page report. The IC and its 5 commissioners are all people of the highest integrity, appointed in 2017 at the same time that the Integrity Commission in its present form was established. That was under the rule of the present government, which came into power in early 2016. All right, now that's the background. Well, fact number 1. Every parliamentarian, among other public officials, has to make to the Integrity Commission an annual statutory declaration of his accounts. And it's on this basis that the Integrity Commission can certify that that person is not guilty of any illicit enrichment. Now, illicit enrichment is any asset that's unexplained beyond lawful earnings. That's what illicit enrichment is, and the law makes it a criminal offense. So, fact number 2. It is public knowledge that for several years, the IC, the Integrity Commission, has declined to issue a certification in respect of the Prime Minister. The recent IC report reaffirms this inability. Of course, the Prime Minister rejects any suggestion of illicit enrichment by himself. Fact number 3. The reason given by the IC in its report for not reaching a decision on illicit enrichment is the Prime Minister's refusal to divulge his personal expenses for the period. So its Director of Investigations speaks of unexplained growth of 1.9 million in 2022. This is against the background of HOLNESS's net worth over the 5 years ending 2021 having grown by 51.5 million, of which 4.4 million is said to be unexplained growth. Fact number 4. Of particular importance are the 4 companies in which the Prime Minister is a majority or sole shareholder. These companies are Imperium Investment Holdings, Positive Media Solution or Positive Jamaica, Estate Bridge Development Company, and Green Emerald. Positive Media is registered as a charity. Fact number 5. The IC report shows over 473 million in deposit transactions among these companies. Yet, nil returns were filed in taxation for the years 2021 and 2022. Nil tax return means no tax payment is due because income falls below the taxable level. This has led the IC to refer the matter to the Commissioner General of the Tax Administration of Jamaica for examination. Fact number 6. The IP has taken a long time, agreed, to reach a decisive conclusion because of the complexity of the Prime Minister's finances. As disclosed in its report, HOLNESS has had 28 accounts in 5 banks and has had dealings as well with other financial institutions like Stocks and Securities Limited and Berita Investments. One of his companies, HOLNESS's companies, obtained from Berita a loan of $50 million without having to put up any collateral. A fairly unusual arrangement. These realities, in any case, prompted the Integrity Commission to obtain the assistance of an independent international forensic accounting examiner. And this examiner took 6 months to complete its work. Fact number 7. The IC noted the appointment of Mr. Norman Brown, a person close to the Prime Minister, to the chairmanship of 2 important companies, the Housing Agency of Jamaica and the Urban Development Corporation, a big company that handles billions of dollars a year. These are important public companies, and the IC questioned the propriety of such appointments because of a possible conflict of interest occurring. Fact number 8. In 2020, for the purchase of a bond of worth US $94,000, the Prime Minister made use of $32,000 US of Positive Jamaica funds, and only corrected this after the IC's Director of Investigations inquired about the correctness of employing charity money, money from a charity institution for the sake of acquiring personal property. This, along with incomplete declarations and other issues, led the IC to refer for further probe to the Financial Investigations Division, FID. FID is a government agency under the Ministry of Finance. Fact number 9. The IC's right to make a referral to FID has been challenged by high-up Labourites, among them the chairperson of the Senate. It was defended, however, by the chairperson of the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, JAMP, a civil society organization. She pointed to the MOU signed between the IC and FID in December 2021, specifically to facilitate unusual or special needs. Fact number 10. Meanwhile, as disclosed by the Sunday Gleaner, a week ago. It has been noted by another civil society organization, the National Integrity Action, that the Code of Conduct mandated on the IC in 2017 in the debate over its establishment was indeed drafted, and Holness and Golding were invited in November 2022 to sign this code. To date, however, only Golding and PNP MPs have signed it. Fact number 11. As disclosed by the same Sunday Gleaner, National Integrity Action has called on the Prime Minister to apply to himself the same steps that he applied to other members of his administration, Andrew Wheatley, Ruel Reid, and J.C. Hutchinson, which is to step aside from the offices they held. These were ministers, to allow the investigations to go forward. Fact number 12. What worries civil society advocates and the Gleaner, judging by its recent editorial, is that the Prime Minister intends to put limits on the powers of the IC. He's quoted as having, and I quote, noted the need for urgent revisions to the laws governing the Commission to enhance its credibility and prevent politicization. Now, it's that politicization that he has hinted at elsewhere as well. He says is accounting for its failure to certify his finances. A lively debate is also, this is fact number 13 now, taking place between Holness and Golding over whether the former knew he was under investigation for illicit enrichment when he denied there was any among his MPs, his ministers, or his members of parliament, who knew they were under illicit enrichment. Golding claims that the PM knew at the time that he himself was under such investigation. And Holness says, not so, and threatens to take the matter to court. A detailed account in yesterday's Gleaner by Trevor Monroe of correspondence and meetings between the IC and Goldness and Holness does appear to show that at least from August 31st, 2023, he was aware that he himself was under investigation. Fact number 14. Meantime, both explicitly and it's in referrals of several critical issues to the FID and the Tax Commissioner, the IC has made it clear that it has not found the Prime Minister guilty of illicit enrichment. On the other hand, it has not certified him for 2019 to 2022. Fact number 15. On the 24th of September, late this month, members of the Parliamentary's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, the ICOC, Delroy Chuck, Minister of Justice, and Pernell Charles, Minister of Labour and Social Security, voiced the view that the IC be, quote, mandated, unquote, to certify the PM's statutory declaration for 2021. This has led an opposition member to declare, quote, you cannot investigate yourself. You cannot oversee those who are investigating you. It's just a basic principle. End of quote. Another observer has asked, can the cheese oversee the cat? It should be noted that Juliet Holness, wife of the Prime Minister, is a member of the ICOC, the Integrity Commission Oversee Committee. It's not known whether she recused herself in its deliberations over the referral of the PM to the FID. Fact number 16 and the last, the Parliamentary Oversight Committee has invited the IC to appear before it, and the IC has accepted the invitation. This is to happen on October the 3rd. Many keenly await this event. That's it, folks. Remember to let me know your reactions. You like it, you don't like it, you hate it, you have a different view. What is your view? I'd love to hear it. I'm a listener, good listener. I can learn, I think, even at my age. Take care.